policy concession is essentially a rented advantage. When low-value thresholds are narrowed or removed, or when a direct parcel model requires a redesign, you are left with the realities of local stock, higher working capital, and the risk of dead stock. A manager must always ask, what remains if this policy changes tomorrow? Cross-border returns present 4 imperfect choices: refunding without return, using a local collection point, reverse shipping, or preventing the return altogether. Remember, returns are an experience design problem before they become a logistics problem. The only option that lowers total system cost is reducing the probability of a return at the source. Compliance must cover 7 layers, not just a single legal review. These include the seller, the product, content, consumer protections, data, transactions, and the platform itself. It is crucial to remember that being lawful is not the same as being platform compliant. Your governance model must define who checks, when they check, and what proves it. Operators create risk daily, supervisors set rules, and independent reviews verify that controls truly operate. Above all, maintain an evidence file. If it was not recorded, it was not done. In 2026, the law moves directly into the operating model in markets like Vietnam. With new regulations on data protection and e-commerce, the law is no longer just an appendix. It is a fundamental part of how your business operates. Responsibility follows commerce to every transaction surface, whether it is a website, a marketplace, a social channel, a live stream, or an affiliate network. Digital reach changes where commerce happens, but it does not remove the need for accountability. Trust is the infrastructure that reduces transaction friction. It is a stack of mechanisms, from seller identity and product authenticity to secure payments and responsible AI. Remember, a simple badge is cheap. Verifiable identity, delivery, and governance are what really matter. Foreign customers face 5 extra uncertainties regarding identity, quality, delivery, remedies, and data usage. You must address these proactively. Discounts cannot compensate for the uncertainty if the core trust gaps remain unresolved. Scale creates both selection and a monitoring problem. More reviews do not automatically equal more trust if the integrity of those reviews falls. Platforms must balance openness against control without shifting the costs and risks onto their customers. A higher conversion rate can still be a worse design. When evaluating your approach, always consider the impact on complaints and long-term retention. Ask yourself, is the information true? And would customers feel deceived if they knew how your mechanism worked? Fraud control should focus on minimizing total cost, not just blocking transactions. A 0 fraud rate might simply mean you are blocking too many honest customers. Monitor your fraud loss, false declines, manual reviews, and chargeback rates as a single, cohesive metric. Intellectual property is territorial. Protect your brand in each target market before it creates value. Follow the right sequence. Choose your market, search and file your protections, build your channel, and finally, expand. Resolve disputes before you lose control. Your remedy ladder should start with direct negotiation and progress through platform processes and payment institutions. Ultimately, your goal should be to make complaining easier than simply walking away. If the purpose of collecting data is unclear, do not collect it. Avoid asking only if you may collect information. Instead, always ask why you need it. Remember, collecting everything AI might use later is not the same as collecting what you truly need. Dynamic pricing needs limits before it needs optimization. Every model should be transparent, explainable, fair, controlled, and auditable. While not all dynamic pricing is wrong, the risks rise significantly when using sensitive data or engaging in opaque, exploitative behavior. Security is rarely an absolute. It is a series of critical questions. Ask yourself, if customer data were compromised, where would we restore it from? And how long would that take? Who currently has access? And when was that list last reviewed? Finally, if a leak occurs, does our team know exactly who does what within the first 24 hours? Commerce is fundamentally shifting from assistant to actor. While AI-assisted commerce provides recommendations, agentic commerce actually executes tasks like searching, evaluating, and purchasing. As AI takes on this new autonomy, it creates a vital new layer of accountability between the human, the AI agent, and the platform. Responsible AI starts with risk and ownership. The Trust AI framework provides a practical checklist, turning ethical concepts into concrete questions about transparency, responsibility, user control, safety, testing, accountability, and integrity. Remember, high-impact decisions always require high levels of human oversight. Consider a case where a broken laptop leads to a denied refund due to an automated fraud score. Dismissing this by saying, quote, "the AI decided," is simply unacceptable. This highlights the urgent need for clear human review, an appeal process, detailed logs, and an explicit chain of accountability. The CEO AI risk matrix dictates that automation must decrease as impact and uncertainty rise. When the owner of a decision is the AI, governance has not been designed. Pair your performance KPIs, like fraud loss, with risk KPIs, such as false positives, appeals, and customer satisfaction. The first 72 hours are vital to stopping a trust crisis. Your response strategy should prioritize containment before diagnosis, communication before perfection, and remediation before defense. In every 10-minute block of the first hour, ensure you know exactly who is acting to contain the impact. Every global proposal should follow a structured reasoning chain, moving from business problems to data, AI, risk, human control, and finally, KPIs. The Responsible Commerce Canvas covers 12 essential blocks, ensuring your strategy addresses everything from legal assumptions to crisis management. Technology gives a business the power to cross borders, but trust, law, and responsibility give it the right to remain. Sustainable digital commerce is achieved when growth, trust, and responsibility work in harmony. Every outcome, whether visible to the customer or not, reveals the strength of your governance.